Hi, I'm Dareth Dahan, Adult Services Librarian for Desert Foothills Library. Thanks so much for taking an interest in our homebound delivery service. What follows is a presentation that will give you more information about becoming a volunteer. So who are the players in the homebound delivery service? I'm the Adult Services Librarian, and I am the staff member who oversees the program. And if you'd like to talk with me about it, I'm available usually Mondays through Thursdays at the library. You, of course, would be the homebound delivery volunteer, and we'll talk more about that person's duties as we go along in the presentation. The homebound delivery volunteer coordinator would be the day-to-day contact. The best way to contact that person, because they are a volunteer, is by email at homebound@dfla.org. Here's a quick overview of what you would be doing as a homebound delivery volunteer. First, when you're assigned a patron, you'll review their application information, make an initial phone contact, and arrange for a first visit. You'll have a reading preference form that the patrons filled out that you can refer to learn more about their reading preferences. And then, when you meet with them, you'll be having a reading preference conversation to learn more. You'll be selecting materials at the library, which include books, audiobooks, and magazines. You'll be making regular deliveries and pickups of library materials. You might want to call ahead before you make your visit to make sure that they're there and expecting you. And you'll be able to leave a bookmark reminder with them about your next visit. How often will deliveries be made? Materials are checked out for 3 weeks, and if the volunteer and patron agree, a more frequent schedule could be arranged. Where will deliveries be made? The delivery service area is indicated on the map, and if you'll have a look at the red boundary, the streets that correspond to the boundary are east of North 24th Street, north of East Dynamite Boulevard, and west of North 114th Street, North Boulder View Drive, North Cave Creek Road, and East Blue Wash Road. We may deliver outside this area if we have volunteers who are willing to go a longer distance. Here's how you get started. You'll complete the application packet, which includes an application form, a liability release form, and your reading preferences form. We'll hope to be able to match you up with someone who has similar reading interests, if at all possible. We'll also need fingerprinting. If you already have a valid fingerprint ID card, we'll just need a copy. If you don't, then we'll provide the information that you need about how to get one. It's a fairly easy process. We'll also need proof of auto insurance. And once your information has been submitted and processed, then we'll arrange for an interview with the homebound delivery volunteer coordinator. One of the tasks that you'll be doing will be selecting library materials for the patron. We'll provide tools and we'll show you how to use them. One tool will be the library's website, and even if you've used the online catalog before, you'll probably learn something new. Another tool is Novelist Plus, which is a database that we have that will help you find reading recommendations based on a patron's reading preferences. And we'll even give you a library tote to carry the patron's books. We want you to feel safe, and here are some of the issues we've addressed. Homebound patrons have been requested to provide a safe and appropriate environment for you to visit. We've addressed items like pets, that they should be confined while you're visiting, appropriate dress, no evidence of drug or alcohol use, appropriate behavior and language, and definitely no harassment. If there's been an illness, perhaps someone in the home came down with the flu, they should notify you before you come to visit, and no smoking during visits. No advice is to be given by the volunteer. Of course, we'd love for you to talk with them about reading preferences. You shouldn't provide any technological services such as computers or e-readers. Don't remain where you don't feel safe. We do have a suspension of service process in place if needed. Your participation can really make a difference in someone's life. If you'd like to start volunteering, email us at homebound@dfla.org and we'll send you an application packet. We'd love to have you join us.